ahead and get it.
Are you with that?
Yep. That's wisdom and knowledge. That's the scriptures. It's not gonna be available in those times. We're not gonna be out here in those times telling Miss I wanna roll my window up, you know what I'm saying, that America's about to be destroyed. You know? And she just wanted to get it how she lived.
And I said a shameless woman should be counted as a thought. Oh, a shameless woman? Well, if you saying you don't want to hear the Bible, then you're shameless. Like, come on, man. Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
That's right. So if you ain't already got it in those times, you're not going to get it.
You can't get it because you ain't got it. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation.
That's right. So if you want that salvation, you're gonna have that strength, which is wisdom and knowledge.
The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
That's right. If you don't have the fear of the Lord right now, to get the wisdom and knowledge, then you just gonna be out in the cold at that times. It's not gonna be available. You can't become a scholar once the doors of mercy is shut. You're not gonna find a loophole, or you're not gonna become a stowaway in the ark. You know what I'm saying? Like on Noah. There's no way that you can get in there. It's not a trap door. You know, you're not gonna find the Dead Sea Scrolls or the Book of Enoch or something like that, and you're gonna get your way in. No.
If you reading this, it's too late.
You know, if you already for saying that the Windows gangster over here, the King James version already ain't the right thing. You're not gonna get it in that day. But go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator and the days of thy youth.
That's right, while you're young. The Most High wants you to come after his heart while you're young, before you are used up.
While the evil days come not,
while you still have a chance. While he still has his hand out for you.
nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
That's right, because once you get too filthy, man, Most High don't even want to touch you. He don't want you in his presence. He don't hear nothing you got to say. He don't want to talk, nothing. I never knew you. That's why it's so important to repent and come back to the Lord. To get away from all the wrongdoings that you've been doing, and to follow the laws and statutes and commandments of the Bible. Because you still have a chance right now. It's available. Jake loves something, or Jake do whatever they want, you know what I'm saying? But then when it ain't available, that's when they regret it, you know what I'm saying? You ever had that female that was cold, but you kind of fucked her over, and then now she don't want you, and now you like, damn, you feeling salty. That's how the Most High is. Because the Most High got his hand out, but now he ain't gonna want you, and you gonna be feeling salty.
Got a lot of last minute Israelites out there. Jake is like that now, man. Last minute. You want to wait till the last minute.
Wait till the last minute to set that run with a word.
Like going to a picnic, you know?
Yeah.
They got
we always late.
They got all the lamb chops, bro. They got all the lamb chops on there. Everybody eating. You there. But you want to wait till the last person to get that lamb chop. Now you fucked over that. Okay, it's too late. We ain't got no more lamb chops.
They waiting on to bring out the pork though. They waiting on the pork chops. Damn. Man, what a pork.
Everybody I talk to, I mention lamb. You ever had it before? No. Well, how the fuck you gonna say Like,
right.
Motherfucker, at a point in time, you weren't eating a hamburger. You was drinking milk for like 8-9 months. Shit. Like.
It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day, that's pretty much when that knowledge is still out here, when it can still be gotten, you know, when it's still available. So it says, in the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few.
That's right, the jobs. You know what I'm saying? When the jobs is coming to an end right now. That's what's one thing that's gonna cause this economy to crumble. You know, people go to college, graduate. Now you got $50,000, $70,000 worth of debt. You know what I'm saying? You can't get a regular job. You stuck at McDonald's. You stuck getting regular $10 an hour jobs instead of $15, $16, $17, $20 an hour jobs, or a job in the field that you went to school for.
You was to go to college, pay all that money to learn something, to get a job when you graduate. Wouldn't you want to make that money back and some? But instead you gotta, like the brother said, you get stuck with a $10 job or something like that. Or you can't even work at McDonald's or Burger King probably because you might be overqualified. So you just asked out, man.
And America is a consumer-based society. They constantly buying. While the jobs are being shipped overseas. Why? Because it's cheaper labor.
And it says, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
That's right. That's definitely taking place right now, because the music is terrible. You got niggas like Fetty Rap and Young Thug. You know, you can't understand anything they saying. I never thought, you know, when I was a little kid, and you know, your parents or whatnot, they're like, man, what are you kids listening to? I thought I'd never be that dude who's like, damn, what the hell are these kids listening to? But sure enough, what the hell are these kids listening to?
And they're the hottest thing out right now.
Right. And what it is, man, he got them brainwashed. He got all the people brainwashed to follow after these people. So when they start wearing skinny jeans and dyeing their hair blue, black, and red, you know, and doing all this other foppery, it's just the kids take hold of it and run with it. They think that's the thing to do. That's the heroes. And you know what I'm saying? And it's just a big circle because the so-called white man don't want the father in the household. So your dad's not there. He ain't there to show you how to be a man, or you know what I'm saying, even give you a stern voice of reason. So you gonna find your person to look up to where? On the TV or on the radio. You know, you ain't got that strong figure in your life to point you in the right direction. Esau has this, that's why it's called a system. It's a pit. He has this place set up to fall. That's the curses that we under right now. I don't care how much money you got, how good you think you are, nigga, you can't shake the curses. If you think you got success just because you LeBron James and you got $100 million or whatnot, nigga, you still under the curses too. Because what's gonna happen when you can't put up a jumper and make money? What's gonna happen when all the money that you thought you had ain't shit?
I got the etymology of system. It says the whole creation, the universe, from late Latin systema, an arrangement system, from Greek systema, organized whole, a whole compounded of parts, from stem of systene, to place together, organized, form, in order, from sin together, root of hits deny, cause to stand. So cause to stand together, basically be under one roof. Everybody do the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's an order to things. It's the way things work, basically.
Yep. Or yeah, the way they want things to work. Because you do have cracker families that got both parents and shit like that. So like when we have this for North Omaha, we have this for West Omaha, we have this for South Omaha. Because the crackers out west, they don't get the same police neighborhood routines or routes that we get down here. You know what I'm saying? They got a goddamn police station right there because this is 30th and Ames. You know what I'm saying? Then there's one downtown, of course, and then the only one I know is pretty much it's out west, but it's not out west.
It's
like
northwest.
Exactly. It's northwest. It's like between the niggas and the crackers. You know what I'm saying? Just in case, maybe it's just in case the niggas cross that line and go mess with the crackers. They right there. I don't know. But they don't just be out, you know what I'm saying? Cause where I work, sometimes I gotta go like to Elkhorn and shit. I don't see no police out there, man. Just riding around looking and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you be down north, you'll see at least 2-3 cops before you get to your destination, man. So it's a way they have shit together. They place things together. Wanna have this for this group, blah blah blah. You know? Cause at the end of the day, they know who we are. Most of our people just don't. But they just think it's a coincidence, man. There's no such thing.
Even when in Baltimore, when they stole that lady camera from RT, and she chased him, she said, Jews, 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 stop, Jews. Because they know who we are.
You look up the definition of ghetto and say where the Jews live at, you know?
And them crackers, them gutter rats, they got all the money. They ain't living in no fucking ghettos.
Yep. Nike, they ballin'.
They make Nike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Back in Matthew 24, verse 29, it says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then,
I'm about to say, now that part being darkened, that's that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So like the brother had me get earlier, that Isaiah 33, that's when that's going to have to come in effect. Whatever knowledge or wisdom that you have, that's going to be your stability, man. What you had, what you took in, you're going to have to utilize that. You know what I'm saying? Bring that into effect, because you can't, like I'm saying, you can't just read the Bible and expect to be saved, man. You got to, when the time comes, you're going to have to put that into effect, man. You know not to eat pork, but they sit here talking about, the economy of the crash is doing bad. You come down here, you can get free food and stuff, and they got pork hot dogs, they got pork ribs or whatever. You know not to eat that, man. Well, really, in your mind, you know not to go down there in the first place, because it's pretty much a concentration camp. So the things that you learn now, you're gonna have to utilize then, man. So if you don't learn nothing now, you ain't gonna know nothing then. So whatever the white man says, you just gonna go with it, man. If he say you gotta get this chip to eat, then you're gonna get that chip to eat. You ain't eating 3-4 days. But the men of the Lord, I know I'm not supposed to get that chip. I'm supposed to walk by faith and not by sight. You know what I'm saying? So when the moon, the stars, and the sun is darkened, that's that knowledge going away. It's gonna be too late. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it while it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Or else you assed out, man. You SOL.
verse 30, then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. They shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
That's when them chariots crack the sky. That's like what I said before. you see the sky occupied with nothing but chariots, that's when you know that Yahweh Shai coming back to get his revenge, to set this place right. That's when the destruction is about to come. The missiles is any minute now. And the elect is going to be beamed up and saved out of this place.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of the trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
That's that salvation.
Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When its branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, we know that summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors.
That's right. You know when it's about to be summertime. So that should be the same with the scriptures. You know when it's getting hot outside. When it's getting hot outside, you know what I'm saying, to start wearing shorts. So when you read the scriptures and you hear about these things and you start seeing them, you should know that the Most High is on his way. Most High in the sun.
Like when you go to sleep, you might get your clothes ready at night for work or whatever, and then you go to sleep. And you wake up the next day, it's cloudy. You know what I mean? It might rain. You know what I'm saying? You might want to take a jacket or an umbrella or something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. Hey, and the scriptures say that. When you see this happening, you know that it's about to rain, but you know what I'm saying? You see all the prophecies coming to pass, but you don't know that the Lord's on his way, so you continue in your wickedness, man.
Some niggas know it and don't acknowledge it, man.
Well, like the elder, you know, a couple sit down, you know, C, E, and D, but you know, not proceed. You know, you can't. They just let them do it. We doing our job. Lord willing, we make it.
And that's actually the famine of hearing the word. It's basically seeing and not perceiving. That's the famine of hearing the word. Because the word gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? At a point we did say that, but the understanding is that the famine is actually where people are not gonna listen to it, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna understand it, you know? It gotta be broken down.
Second Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that this is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right. You gotta know the times, man. That's why it's imperative for you to know the prophecies. That's why it's crucial for the people to know what's gonna happen. And they don't tell you what's gonna happen. He just let you dangle out there. They don't let you know, okay, well, they're gonna be trying to implement the chip. It's the mark of the beast. You know, so when that time comes, you don't know about that time. So you can't wait. That's like in soccer, they got stoppage time. You know, they go the whole match, and then the times that they blew the whistle or whatnot, they added on to the end of the match. But if you should have scored before the match ended, or why it's still in regulation, because you don't know how much time is left. Now you trying to score a goal, you know, they might blow the whistle, you kick the ball, you make the goal, but it don't count. Game's over.
Verse 34, Matthew 24 and 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. That's referring to the prophecies.
Yeah.
All these, people think this generation is going to last forever, man. This time ain't got that. This place ain't got that much time with it.
It seemed like it too. Like, well, you know, as far as on the inside looking out, how they think, they like, damn, we just keep on advancing in technology, and they keep making better cars and better TVs, and I just got promoted. It just feels so real, man, but none of that is according to the Most High plans when it comes time to Well, I'm gonna say none of that is gonna stop the Most High plans when it comes time to hand out judgment, man. It's bound to happen, or else it will make him a liar, which he himself said he's not, man.
Verse 35 says, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away.
Like the brother just said.
Yeah.
But of that day and hour knoweth no man.
That's right, stop the time, baby. You don't know when the Most High has said to do these things. That's why you got to be right already. That's why you have already had to put in the work. That's why you gotta be ready to go through those adversities now. That's why you gotta build your spirit up. Because you don't know when. You know what I'm saying? One major event that the so-called white man can do another 9/11, and then tomorrow we living in a new America. Because that's what happened on September 11th. September 12th is a different America. Because now the planes is different. You used to do all these other things. You can't even bring toothpaste on a plane. Toothpaste. It's a whole nother America post 9/11. They could do another 9/11 attack or another attack on that scale, and then the next day, bam, martial law set up. You in the fire just like that. You gotta be ready.
It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage.
That's right. They was partying just like the people are right now. You know, going to the all-white party, or to party on a boat, or going to the club chilling. About to go get these females. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever it is they want to do. That's what's going on right now. That's what was going on back then, and even worse right now. Because this is Babylon. This is Sodom. This is Egypt. This is the worst place it's ever been, period. That's why it has to be destroyed.
It says, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not